Hi everyone, here are today's 4 fitness nutrition questions. Question number 1. Steve from New York asks, what do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on a training day? You know what they say about eating a lot and going into the pool. No, what do they say? No, I'm just kidding. It varies. The one thing I try not to do is eat too much before I get in the pool because then I start getting sick. So I'll have some kind of protein shake or something with some fruit before I swim, maybe even a little oatmeal or some cereal for breakfast. I just try to make it very light. Lunch I try to eat a lot because I'll just be done with training and I'll have like a big sandwich, a salad with protein on it, some kind of chicken or something like that, steak. I try to have protein in the middle of the day, and then at night I try to eat a decent meal where I have my greens, my fruits, some grains like rice or something like that, maybe baked potato, and protein. So I try to eat very sensible. I can't eat a lot in one sitting, which is probably good since I do work out a lot, but I do try to eat a lot of meals throughout the day. Okay, question number 2. Lynn from Charlotte, North Carolina asks, what do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on a competition day? Well, that varies too. I guess it just depends how I feel. I have a tendency to get real nervous before I swim, and so it's hard to eat a lot. I know that when I'm having a tough time eating, I'll try to have a Dara bar, a nutritional bar, just to keep some kind of food in my stomach. But breakfast, I might have some eggs, maybe even some pancakes or oatmeal is really good. For lunch, I'll try to have maybe a light salad with a little protein on it. And for dinner, I actually like pasta with meatballs, so I get some protein too. I try not to eat too much because, like I said, I have a tendency to get nervous and it might not be good for my stomach. Okay, question number 3. Mary from Jacksonville, Florida writes, Dara, thank you for offering up your tips. If anyone knows how to get in shape, it's you. Here's a really basic question. How many push-ups and crunches do you shoot for a day? Is it important to change your form? Well, it's funny. I think everyone assumes that I do crunches all the time because my abs are really lean and kind of have a six-pack. That's not being cocky. It's just sort of the way I'm built. But what happens is when I do my weight training, my strength training in the gym, I use a lot of different muscles at once. So most of my exercises, I'd say probably about 85 to 90% of them, involves my core. So I don't have to do ab set after ab set after ab set. I'm actually using my abs while I'm doing my other exercises that my strength coach has me do. As far as push-ups go, I like to do push-ups on a Swiss balance ball or on a Bosu ball to get my balance and to work my core too. So it's not really about the number of push-ups I can do. It's about the form and how you do them and try to make them a little bit harder rather than a lot of repetitions. I like to do pull-ups. That's probably the one exercise that's probably a little more specific in my training than all my other exercises. And the most I do, I think, is about, I can put around 35 pounds around my waist and do about 10 of them. So it's not about how many I do, it's about the strength that I do. Okay, question number 4. Karen from Lafayette, Louisiana writes, it is hard for me to believe you stay in such good shape just by swimming and gym workout. Do you run on a treadmill a lot? You know what? I wish I could. First of all, I don't like treadmills. I live in Florida. If I were to live in Florida and I could run, I would do it outside all the time. But unfortunately, I live in Florida and I can't run, so I can't get on a treadmill. I had some major reconstructive knee surgery and really am not allowed to run anymore for the rest of my life. So it's really a bummer because running was one of my favorite exercises to do. You just kind of tune out and put some music on and just go run. And it's easy, just put on a pair of running shoes and go run. So I really miss it a lot. And those are the 4 questions for today. Thank you guys.